So let's watch Andrew Tate's debate with some guy on a video.
I have a question. Sorry
Well,
to
I mean,
interrupt.
because
Someone
you can
asked
reverse that.
X.
What?
X. Somebody had asked X if would you be okay if your girlfriend was best friends with Andrew Tate?
Well, I don't want any of my friends being friends with Andrew Tate. Andrew Tate is a fucking moron. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm fucking around. Nah.
So that guy seems to kind of insult Andrew Tate. So let's see what's going to happen.
You know,
Best friend.
You're a famous Twitcher, bro. We could get a lot of pay-per-views on a boxing match anytime.
Bro.
So that is how Top G reacts. Yeah. Kind of offers a boxing match immediately. So let's see what this nerd is going to say.
Oh, bro. Have you seen these sticks I got? These are sticks. I can't find.
Okay, so he cannot find, but he can say these bad things. Doesn't really seem like a man's behavior.
With that.
Let me make a speed. Let me slow down the speed because I'm not a native speaker. So probably like 0.85. If that's still too fast, probably it's going to be like 0.75.
Bro, I did one tap. I'm still not scared saying that. It's like
yeah, you're not scared because you're not going to kind of take part in this boxing match. I really like acting like a skinny bitch. Like you have to watch your mouth. You have to watch what you're saying.
I don't know. It's like something comparable. It's like if I said it, biggest fucking US.
Let me put it like 0.75.
UFC fighter Colossus, fucking 7-foot Andy. I mean, he's gonna clap you too. It's all a matter of scale.
Of course. Well, this is my point. The point is that I don't think that most male-female friendships are truly and utterly completely platonic. I think if any woman's honest, she'll admit that too. And for the same reason I discussed.
Yeah, that makes sense. Because all of these, I would say, dynamic between a man and a woman, it's kind of difficult to maintain it as not like between like a woman and a man. There's going to be some kind of this romantic vibe there, if they like each other. Even if that's like work relations or something.
Earlier, while I wouldn't let someone attempt to break into my Lambo, I would not let some man come along under the shield, under the guise of friend. I'm not going to let some dude come along, put on a friend hat, and try it on with my chick permanently. That's bullshit. And she shouldn't want that either. She should say, this guy obviously wants more. I'm not talking to him. Or I'll talk to him only at work for X event. That's it. And I know these views for some reason. I don't know why these views are extreme.
These are not. These are not. The rest of them are kind of extreme. They are legitimate. That one is not too extreme because a lot of people have these intentions that are preemptive, and when they see somebody that's like attractive or whatever, they'll be friends and try to snake their way in or whatever. But I would. What?
Would your mother hang around with some dude behind your father's back and say he's her friend?
Would your mother say that again?
Would your mother hang around with some dude behind your father's back and say he's just my friend?
Hey you, it's me again. Are you still wondering how much it will cost you to start up a company in the UAE?
Would your father tolerate that?
They're not together, divorced.
Okay. But I'm talking about a different generation, right? Let's imagine people married 40, 50 years ago. Was it
like, how does that really have to do with like divorce? Like the question was pretty simple. Are you feeling okay if like, let's imagine your mother is dealing with some guy behind your father's back? Like, what is the answer? They're not getting divorced mean?
Was it normal then for chicks to be hanging around with a bunch of dudes and saying he's just my friend only 30, 40 years ago? Or is this all new thing?
Surely not.
A friend, it depends on what kind of activities you do. I mean, dude, you can have friends doing a bunch of shit. Like they can go fucking, maybe they like playing golf together. Maybe they like
It's new think, my friend. And what you must understand is that the things I'm talking about were perfectly normal and completely and utterly accepted.
Oh, you're one of these
Well-
guys. Okay.
It's not these guys. It's about accepting that society has changed and that new think is untested. And when you look at untested think, because that's what it is, it's untested by the definition of being new in and of itself, it's untested. It's an untested paradigm.
Yeah, kind of take a look at Andrew Tate. He's like on a stream, but really chilling, kind of smoking a cigar, has a massage woman, not really giving a shit about what's happening.
We had relationships for a very, very long time, thousands of years, where when a woman was with a man, she only spoke to that man. In most of the world today, still that is the case. You may live in America, but if you go to Africa or any of the Middle East or Asia or even Europe, Eastern Europe, Russia, any of these places, if you think these chicks have male friends, then you don't understand the world very well.
But actually, you know, that is the problem of Andrew Tate's understanding what's happening in Eastern Europe. I don't know why, but he has got some kind of strange kind of misconception of Russia. Like, you know, I remember one of his thoughts. He said that in Russia, if you're a single mother, like, no man is going to deal with you, which is just completely wrong. Doesn't work like that. So, kind of, he has this concept that kind of Eastern Europe is kind of more conservative. But in fact, I disagree. The fact is that females can do whatever, actually, in Eastern Europe. I would say the situation for men is worse in Eastern Europe than it is in the West. Because, everywhere kind of females want their men to kind of provide for them. But the thing is, still in the West, in Western countries, there is this concept of like feminism, where it is normal kind of to split bills with a man if you have a family or something, which is not really the case in Eastern Europe, in Russia somewhere. So the thing, what is happening in Russia is that women want you to provide for them. Want to kind of, okay, they're going to have some job, but still you're going to be the guy who covers like the majority of bills. She's like working just in order to do something, you know, to get busy. But in fact, like the main burden of like costs of expenses is going to be on a man's shoulders still. But the bad thing is that you don't have really the authority in a family like that. So that is where he's wrong. He thinks that men have authority in the families in Russia, but they don't. Like, women really treat men as shit here. They don't give a fuck. Like, about men, the divorce rate is crazy. It's nothing better than in Western countries. It's like probably even worse. 70, 75, 80% of divorce and 80% of marriages end up in divorce. Let's say in the timeline of like 10 years of marriage. 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4 marriages are going to collapse during the first 10 years. That is what's happening in Russia. Women have very bad attitude to men. They don't see them as like leaders. They want them to kind of have this responsibility, but they don't give them the authority in the family. That's what's happening. That is where Tate is wrong. It's not like Muslim countries. It's not like Caucasus. In Muslim countries, yeah, man still provides. A woman doesn't even work, but the man has the authority there. A woman cannot easily like escape from the marriage just when she wants. She cannot easily file for a divorce when she wants. There are going to be consequences for her if she does that. That's not the case in Russia. Women can do whatever There are plenty of single mothers. Like all of these dating marketplaces filled with single mothers, 25 years old plus. They're like most of them are single mothers. They do whatever. They have no kind of social, like societal, let's say, they're not judged for their choice, for kind of getting pregnant from a man and then like leaving him. They're not judged for that. They can do whatever here.
America.
Yes, one second.
Okay, I'm gonna reverse and say, in the age of Mesopotamia or some shit, right? Girls had friends and shit, and then stuff with other guys. Yeah, things change. It doesn't devalidate them as untested. A lot of things were untested.
Like, I don't know what kind of things changed thing he's really talking about. Like, females have always been kind of out of culture for me. Right now, they're given the opportunity to do whatever they want. They feel absolutely okay staying in a long-term relationship, even having a family together with a guy, even like being pregnant from him and giving children from him, then leaving him and then starting a new relationship like right away. They have no problems doing that. I don't know what he's talking about actually. Like, but the difference is years ago, decades ago, centuries ago, women were not given this kind of freedom because everybody realized like it's not really a good thing to give women like total freedom to do whatever they want because they're not going to do right choices. That's the man who is going to do right choices. So it's better for a woman, it's better for a society, it's better for everybody when a woman kind of listens to her man. She's not given like this absolute freedom of like leaving him whenever she wants and having no consequences for that. No, that is her responsibility. Yeah, that she chose this guy and then she left him. There should be some kind of consequences for these bad choices that you make.
Previously, like, how does that prove anything? What is that?
Because-
New equals bad thing? Like, well, I don't know what that is.
New doesn't equal bad. New equals untested, which means you don't know. Nobody knows how this new societal paradigm is going to play out. I can only talk from my personal experience, and my personal experience is that when a woman has a bunch of male friends and a boyfriend, the relationship doesn't last very long.
Yeah, it's just like common sense. Really, it's just like disrespect for a man. If a woman has long-term relationship with a man and she still kind of interacts with plenty of guys, it's just like disrespectful towards a man. If you want to do that, just date him. Just date him. Don't call it relationship. Just date him. Have him fuck you when you want. Don't call that long-term relationship. Don't call that family. Don't call it marriage. It's just dating.
That's my personal experience. I've seen it happen 1,000 times.
Yeah, I mean, if you
Pretty simple. Like, women who do this shit, they seek attention. They seek attention, they want validation, that they are still kind of relevant on the kind of sexual market, which is pretty like bitch behavior. If you have a man, you're not supposed to do this shit. It's disrespectful towards a man to do that. If you don't understand this thing, now I'm pretty sure they understand everything. The thing is why they do that is because there is not going to be any consequences for them, because guys are really, they act like bitches. They're afraid of losing them, because if they say something, they're going to lose them, because they're not like best versions of themselves. Yeah. So they have to tolerate that shit.
Tatum goes unfulfilled of you so much that she's willing to give other guys a chance and keep an open mind about who they're gonna date and who they're with, that they're gonna do that with people that they meet randomly. bro.
But if she's,
Oh,
but
like
if she's fulfilled.
he's talking like in the way like he's secured from that shit. Like he's not like just take a look at him like he's not a like top G kind of geek or nerd or I don't know. Like why are you talking away like you're so kind of confident that this shit is not going to happen with you? That if your girlfriend kind of interacts with the planet of man, she's not going to leave you. Why are you acting like you're sure about that? So you feel okay about that, but all right, but why do you kind of make other people believe that it's okay for everybody? No, that is not.
She wouldn't have male friends. You're
That's the truth. If she is fulfilled, if she were fulfilled, she wouldn't have male friends. Like, why? Why would she? It's disrespect for a man. Every woman understands that. Everybody understands that. It's disrespectful. If you have your man, if you love him, why would you do things that make him feel pain?
pretending that a girl can be
That's
fulfilled.
not true. That's not true.
What
Yes,
if,
it is.
what if,
Bro,
what if she
you-
already had a friend before you? Like,
Who cares? Like before, after, you're in a long-term relationship with a man now. If you want to have this friend, okay, stick to this friend and leave your kind of man.
Cool.
Is disrespectful. Why don't they feel that?
Understood.
years ago.
Understood. I've been with women and they've had a friend for a very long time. But I make it very clear to him, look, he clearly likes you. And if she's honest, she'll like, yeah, I know. I keep my arm's length. And she's very honest and open with me about it. Oh, he just texted me trying to get me to go out. I'm not going to reply to him. And she'll distance.
Which is kind of a bitch behavior. Like, why would you do that? Everybody like feels bad out of that. This kind of friend feels bad because of that. Your man feels because of that you cannot just fucking stop doing that shit. They are only like seeking attention and act like bitches. Prostitutes.
Herself on purpose, and she'll make it very, very clear that she's in love with me, and she'll keep him where he belongs, very, 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 very firmly in the friend zone with no hope, because that's her job to do. I don't have to tell her to do that. Now, if I have to come along to a chick and say,
Yeah, I don't have to tell her to do that. So that is the point. She has to understand herself that she shouldn't like interact with other guys. She shouldn't like sit down. That's disrespectful towards your man.
say, you're giving this guy too much. Stop texting him. If I have to do that, then she doesn't respect me, and I don't.
Yeah, like she has to understand that in first place. You don't even have to say things like that. If you have to, she doesn't respect you.
I'm not going to be in that relationship. I'm not going to sit there and police her phone.
Yeah,
She'll self.
Like, why would men like spend time in that shit? Police phone like or something. Only like, but they know they're not going to get any consequences for that. That's why they do that, and they know these guys are afraid of saying anything to them because these women are going to leave them. So that's how it works.
She'll self-police out of respect for me. If she's not self-policing, then she clearly doesn't respect me very much. And I need to understand the chessboard. I need to look at the board and say, okay, I'm not very well respected in this relationship. She thinks talking to these dudes is more important than keeping me happy. It's only a matter of time until we break up.
Okay. I agree with this, but the problem is that you're lumping two things that are very, very, very different. Okay, relationship needs and social needs. They're separate experiences. You saying and fearing the social overall aspect of your girlfriend, saying that she's mixing that with your personal relationship love, right, is a problem itself. That is a problem that you cannot that you can't see. There's social needs. There's to talk to other beings, hear new ideas, have different intellectual conversations with other beings than you, bro. You can't entertain all of her fucking intellectual, whatever the fuck, bro. They have to go out there and talk and have fun conversations that aren't having sex and having love with somebody else. Like what?
Like, how do you know? Why are you so fucking sure? Are you sure that you're like top G? You're the richest guy? You're the fittest guy? Why are you so sure she would never cheat on you?
I'd appreciate if you'd stop using the word fear because I'm not fearful. So you can stop using that word, firstly. Secondly,
Well, I can't. It's hard because when you don't want
It's not that hard when you're punched in your face for these words. Like, you have to watch your mouth, bitch.
somebody to do something, it's out of fear. That's how it is.
you think?
Yeah, by default it is, but you are fearful of something happening. Yes.
It's not about being fearful. It's just about having my boundaries as an individual. And
Boundaries.
Yeah, absolutely. It's just like disrespectful. What fear is he talking about? Like, it's just like, I just don't want to feel this disrespect towards me. When I have to say like common sense things, when I have to police you, like, that's just like disrespectful. I want to like do my shit. I want to kind of live my life. I don't want to kind of spend it like on policing you.
Of what? Boundaries that what will happen? Boundaries of what? What is the thing that you're shielding? You said boundary from what? Boundary
Well,
and shield from what? From something.
Let me-
Bro,
let
you don't wear a
Oh
fuck.
my god, look at him, like, why is he like acting like that? Oh my god, he's like overwhelmed or something. Just like, why are you shouting, man? Calm down.
Fucking bulletproof vest, being scared of the fucking wind.
Like, people are smiling already, like, take a look at that bitch.
You wear bulletproof vest against guns.
Oh my god, I guess he's like just, kind of wants to get some hype like on the stream. Because he's like fucking no name and wants to get any attention.
And bullets.
He's just like acting like a clown there, just to get some attention, probably some followers. Fucking no name.
Bitch. Sorry. I take the bitch back. I cannot stop it.
No problem. I don't mind. It's fine. I'll answer your first original question about them being social. Women often, if they're with a man and they love that man, their social circle ends up involving or being built around that man. His friends become their friends. The girlfriends of the other guys that he's friends with becomes their friends. I'm not saying they're not going to have any friends and nobody outside of me, but anybody who is completely and utterly unrelated to me is to a degree an enemy combatant. You need to understand, my friend, that life as a man is ultra competitive and it is war.
Yeah.
We are all competing with each other.
Everybody's at war.
Okay.
The whole thing is war. Girls at war. Guys.
No, girls are not.
Every.
Like, I don't know what he's like not really understanding what Tate is talking about. Like, really, you don't agree that a man's life is war?
Everybody is at fucking war. Yes.
Like, I mean, war, like your mindset, you always have to compete. Don't you agree? You always have to compete.
Life is a battlefield, and sometimes you gotta make choices and shit like that, and that's you climb, motherfucker. You have to take them down. It is what it is. It's a war, yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right. But I would argue that women, to a degree, call me misogynist, are a spoil of war. If you're a man and you've been through war and you've been through enough shit, you get women along with money, along with status, along with respect. Women are a spoil of war. They always have been. Look at the ancient times. They'd turn up, take the city, take the women. Women are a spoil of war. So all men are competing with each other for all the things men want. All of you Twitchers are competing with each other.
Yeah, I literally got into a situation like that, where a girlfriend left me, and then I kind of saw her, like, on her Instagram story with another guy. I didn't even, yeah. And I was really jealous. And I wanted to impress her, like, I told her, like, give give me his phone number or something, I realized that I had very tiny chances of like over fighting him because I'm pretty small and like not a fighter or something. The truth is on his side, but like I wanted to impress her so much that I even risk like my health, even my life, or something. Like whatever could happen there. She could even bring other guys that I didn't have any friends who could come and help me, but I still did that, to impress her.
Reviews. I'm competing with people to make as much money as possible. If you're going to go try and get a chick, you're not the only person trying to get her. You are competing with people who are trying to get her too. And my point is this: if I win said war and a female becomes mine, I'm not going to let an enemy combatant put on a friend hat and use that as a shield and a bullshit excuse to sit there and attempt to silently chip away at my relationship. Every single time she's unhappy with me or we have an argument, and he's in her fucking phone saying, well, you could do better than him.
Yeah, that's what's happening.
Anyone who thinks that that makes you secure to allow your chick to just be poisoned,
Okay.
it's not about security.
So
That's just responsibility. She is yours. She loves you. She adores you. Her social circle should include you and revolve around you. Anyone who comes along and has nothing to do with me, but still wants something to do with my chick, is unacceptable.
okay. This is I understand. And so it's a spoils of war because you did something, right? Like I want to fire back at you and say that where you're in a relationship, it has to be because you are something, not because you did something and you got me, because you are something. That's how you reach fulfillment in a relationship. You're with somebody.
Oh my god, I'm done listening to that bitch.